Your ass kicking from the rapid slaps to the shot off the top to...
She slapped her butt and that was awesome.
Is that your thing tonight?
That's gonna be my thing tonight.
Okay.
So and here's my thing. And I'm preluding a little bit because what impressed me the most about this match, and then when we talk about the Balor AJ match in a little bit, is I thought tonight's match got away from the drama a little bit, or tonight's pay-per-view in general, and just got to these are two competitors, these are two things.
Yes,
And the fact that at the
absolutely.
end, Mickey's like, yes, I lost, but I'm not done, I'm still fighting. The fact that AJ, which again, we're not there yet, but was very classy in talking to Balor afterwards, and he was like, you beat me, and the fact that that happened, I felt like tonight's pay-per-view was, until the end, not so much about the drama, and it was more about this is something we come to do, and this is what we enjoy doing.
This is our craft.
And whoever wins, they're the better man tonight. That doesn't mean I won't be the better man next time.
Exactly. Absolutely. And that's a great way to kind of sum up the women's match. Because
great.
We've watched, well, you and I have watched the women grow over the last 2 years.
Yeah. Because 3 years ago, it went from competitive wrestling to bra and panties matches to mud wrestling to just being eye candy to literally them all being dumb bimbos. And now
then they started wrestling again, but they only got 45 seconds.
Yeah, nobody gave a shit. And these people who were women's champions were just fucking horrible for the most part. Like Layla and Michelle McCool were dope as fuck. But for the most part, it was just women's matches were meant to be restroom breaks for everybody.
Yeah, they were the filler.
Fast forward to now, and I want to say it's 100% thanks to NXT that the women's matches have become relevant, and they started to give the divas a chance.
Right. I want to say, and I won't give it solely just to NXT. I will. No. Here's where I'm going with this stuff. It was the people in NXT at that time. It was Charlotte. It was Sasha. It was Bayley. At one point, it was Paige. Right. It was Becky. It was this new blood that they had brought in. Because the people that were on the main roster...
The only one that was worth a shit was AJ.
Correct.
And Caitlyn.
And
AJ and Caitlyn were dope.
Natalya was not bad.
Natalya wasn't doing anything at the time.
But I'm saying, all the people that were on the main roster that had been there for a while, they kind of got complacent in the sense of, we know nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
So why...
AJ Lee, not Styles, AJ Lee changed the game.
Yes, 100%.
And when she changed the game, it started bringing more spotlight to the divas. And then at the same time...
Well, she almost didn't change the game if you really think about it. Because she played this psychotic, crazy, I just want to make out with everybody role.
I'm talking about when she became the champion. When she actually started fighting for championships, she changed the game.
Yes.
Before, she was just a side piece for everybody, and it was weird. And then she made out with Daniel Bryan, and made out with CM Punk, and made out with John Cena, and made out with Kane. Which the Kane, her thing was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty awesome.
I thought it was hysterical.
I thought it was awesome. But AJ was doing big things on the main roster. And then Triple H took NXT away from the this is a reality TV show kind of thing, and turned it into a we're going to make these people the stars of tomorrow. Yeah. And when that happened, that's whenever Paige got called up to the main roster.
Not that there's anything wrong with reality TV.
There's not
to
a certain degree. But that's when Paige came up to the main roster, and then Paige and AJ were feuding, and people were like, yo, these feuds are fucking awesome. For the women, like, we're excited to see a women's match again. Yeah. And then that's when the Give the Divas a Chance thing slowly started to build.
And what it really took off was, and I can't remember all the participants, but it was a tag team match, and I know the Bellas were in it. I remember that.
Are you talking about before or after PCB was formed?
It was before.
The Give the Divas a Chance happened right before that happened.
Right. That was the match, though. Yeah. They walked out there, and they were going to put on this stellar match, and the match lasted like a minute.
I think it was the Bellas versus Naomi and Natalya.
Something. I know the Bellas were in it.
Yeah, they were.
And then Twitter just exploded.
Yeah, because they got fed up.
And that's where we really got the women's revolution.
Right.
and everyone wants to throw that phrase around. And now it's like we look at these matches, and it's like sometimes these are the matches of the night. They're headlining pay-per-views. They're headlining
90%. And this is someone that's not a huge wrestling fan, and I'm just kind of I have fun and enjoy watching here and there. But every time a pay-per-view's up, my first question to Ritz every time is, "What's the Divas match tonight?"
Exactly.
Because I feel that I can connect and understand those storylines because as fun as they are, they're not as complex. They're very simple.
They're very simple.
Easy to follow.
You have a title. I want it. So we're fighting for it. That's all I need.
That's it.
I don't care about the boyfriend that's on the side. I don't care that you dated
I feel
John
like the
Cena.
Cinematrix gets out of the Divas division.
And with the women's division, that's perfect. You want the Cinematrix gone because that's all it was for such a long time.
Right.
And if we brought even a sliver of that back, we're back in the old ways again.
If there's one improvement I could say, it would be Bayley having the belt.
Oh, for the love! All right, moving on.
Let it go, man. She's not doing anything right now. I love Bayley too, but Jesus.
Let it go.
No, stop. We're moving on. So, Enzo Amore versus Kalisto.
Move on.
Enzo won.
This match was horrible.
I got nothing.
This match was garbage. Listen, man. Okay.
I don't think it was garbage.
It was garbage.
Compared to everything else for the evening, it was probably the worst match of the night. But it was not a horrible match. It was a good, let's transition from dinner to dessert, go get our brownies and our cookies, and prepare for the rest of the night.
Every Enzo match rubs me the wrong way now. Because
he's soft.
Not for nothing. Wow, nicely done.
Well,
here's the thing, man. Like, Enzo, great talker. Right? Great talker.
Sometimes.
I don't think that his wrestling skill is good on 205 Live.
No.
I think
his wrestling skill is good.
Well, it's gotten better.
Hold on.
I will say that it's gotten better.
Hold on. Okay, so you look at 205 Live. All of these talented high flyers.
People like Rich Swann, like Cedric Alexander.
And then you got these brawlers like Jack Gallagher and Drew Gulak.
Tony Nese.
Tony Nese is a high flyer.
Is he?
He's a hot dude.
Wait,
he's a
hold
beast.
On. I'm sorry, I'm getting him in
8-pack.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting him in
Drew Gulak, the no-fly zone guy.
Yeah, okay. My
like
bad.
he's a we've got these high flyers, we got these multi-talented people, we got the people that fly all over the ring, and then there's Enzo,
who doesn't fly.
The only flying he does is the flying DDG, which is a diving DDT off the top rope.
Who doesn't fly, and really isn't a powerhouse brawler.
He has a cheat and I used to love that, but his scrapping as a heel, I don't like. Heels are not supposed to be scrappy. Scrappy is something that fans are supposed to get behind because it's...
He's like a Raggedy Andy kind of scrappy. Shut it.
See what he did there?
I did. That's what happens when you're beltless. Listen to me. So, like, the match was...
You're gonna be hairless here soon.
Do you look like you?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'm not trying to get that
Dwayne
The Rock Johnson.
Hey, the rule is you have to have hair to wear a belt.
Hey!
Why do I hate my life? Oh wait.
You could have bought a new one. You decided not to.
Oh wait.
Hey! I got a wig for you. It's pretty awesome.
I got one too.
There you go. You got that Nature Boy wig. That's not gonna work. That's gonna make it worse for you.
Wait, what?
The Nature Boy wig.
It's a Nature Boy wig.
Hey, Lizzie has one too.
Jesus.
Moving on.
Moving on. Match. This match was
awesome.
Enzo won. He's the new Cruiserweight champion. No one's surprised by this. He cheated to win.
Who else is a two-time champion in there?
Damn it. Okay, moving on. What was
I
the
think
next
we're all
match?
two-time champions. Hold on.
No, y'all are more than two times.
I'm multi-time. I'm multi-time.
Alright, moving on, we go to, I believe it was Finn AJ? Yes.
Match of the night.
Finn AJ, 18 minutes, 20 seconds.
This match was awesome for what we could see.
Yeah, we had a lot of network issues.
This match was still awesome.
But it was really, really good. And then this goes, now we touch on it was just wrestling.
Just wrestling.
This is one of those matches where there's no build-up, not that it needed it. And there was no real rhyme or reason to it. It was just, hey, we promised you Finn, There's no Bray. We'll give you AJ.
You know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping that WWE goes to sleep, like the chairman of the board and all the executives go to sleep tonight and wake up tomorrow and say, hey guys, group meeting. So,
Or
Finn
board
versus AJ was the match of the night, bar none. That match was awesome. The fans were behind it, everybody was cheering. So just fucking maybe, less is more. Just throwing it out there. Just maybe, less is more.
In what regard?
Because we're building these stupid fucking feuds.
There we go.
That make no goddamn sense. That have no goddamn rhyme or reason will get to the main event. They have no fucking logic behind them. Like, less is more, guys.
Yeah.
Less is more. You put some competitors in there that know how to do what they need to do, and we're good as fans.
Now, but less is more in the regards that don't give me a match with no build-up that makes no sense. I.e. Jason Jordan, Elias Sampson. We'll get to that.
Hey!
God damn it.
But if you give me a match that I want to see, Finn Balor, AJ Styles,
Yep.
then I'm okay with it because it's what we want to see. It's not, oh, we need to kill 20 minutes, so here you go.
Okay, so let me answer a question.
You
Because
want to answer a question?
let me ask a question.
He said answer.
You did say Archer.
Let me answer a question.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Most
Not
of these
English, so it's
pay-per-views,
not awesome.
most of these matches, most of these things, yes, they're here and now, but it's almost always a what happens next scenario.
Always.
So you have a match tonight
Mm-hmm.
from two different brands